Oh, wow. Chance to come in and, Raw Mind Sports with Prime Time. I knew him before he was Prime Time, when he was just Ryan. right here in the purple and gold, where I spend half of my time here in Tarboro. Great place to be. With one of the great young men that came through this program. Glad to be here to speak with, better known as Prime Time, Ryan Jones.
Coach Gaston, man, it's so good to see you, man, always. This episode with Raw Mind Sports, man, is a legend, unsung hero. Been here, volunteered for years, been around for decades. He done seen probably the good, the bad, and the ugly here.
All of it.
And not a better story to cover than covering Coach Gaston, man. Coach Gaston has a pure heart, genuine, saved man, Christian man, and I think this episode is going to be more heartfelt because it's a man who puts his blood, sweat, and tears in it. So stay tuned, man. We got Coach Gaston, Coach G.
Glad to be here, sir.
Hello, everyone. This is Raw Mind, Raw Thoughts, Ryan himself for Raw Mind Sports. I appreciate all my followers and the Raw Minds that are out there tuning in over the past few years to my shows, my podcasts, giving me more support, whether it's advertising or marketing or, just following the platforms, man. That means a lot to me, and I want people to know that, So I appreciate the support in all angles. Love to help each and every one of you if I can in any way. But as you know, Raw Mind Sports is always ready to press through the next steps and get better and better at my craft in all ways. Those are my raw thoughts, and that's what I'm here to do. So I'm here to let you know I'm trying to take it to another level as well. And I'm kind of changing up things here in a way that's going to help, for the best of Raw Mind Sports and for me to be the best for you, the followers, the subscribers, the people who want to be on the platform to get themselves out there, the resources, the necessary ones for you. All right, before I begin, let me go ahead and get my drink in. One of my favorites of Prime Energy, strawberry watermelon. It's very good. Hold on a second. Now I'm ready for this. Ladies and gentlemen, any local athletes, local coaches, local trainers, local volunteers who are need attention to what they're doing, their acts of service, like providing for the community, and their story needs to be told. No worries. I got you. Raw Mind, Raw Thoughts is here to make sure I give all awareness to all the great things that are happening in our area, and that is very extremely important to us to get out on a bigger platform. My platform is here to deliver to you. It's here to serve each and every one of you, local athletes, local trainers, local coaches from high school and below. And if it's also another story that's out there somewhere that's getting some insight on some areas outside of my area, feel free to reach out to me below. RawMindSports.com. RawMindSports.com is my website. You can send me a message, send me an email, send me your phone number. I get some more information, do my research as well as the research that you give me to make that dream come true. I promise you, with my raw thoughts, I will get back to you as soon as possible. Always raw thoughts with me. With that being said, let's get back to some more episodes while I drink my Prime. Welcome to another edition of Raw Mind Sports. I'm your host, Ryan Jones, and I'm here with Coach Jason Battle of the Griffons. He's won a state title, been in a few state championships, and, as years go on, you learn and grow. So how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great.
So with that being said, this year is a different year. Every year has its own learning, tools and what they're going through. How do you feel about this season going into this season?
I'm excited. We were very young a year ago. We had a whole lot of growing to do, in which we saw some growth last year, but just coming through the spring and starting the summer and where we are right now, I'm excited.
So last year, you had I guess it was like a QB carousel, like where you had Silver and other guys trying to figure out that QB position. What is that going to be like this season?
It could be similar. Well, we found a couple things last year we liked with Isaiah playing quarterback, and then we have our JV quarterback that came up towards the end of last season and was solid for us. So we're hoping to move forward with him, and he's done a good job to this point.
So I knew it was a lot of growth from the beginning of the season to last at the end of the season, and even into the playoffs. Sorry, folks. So last of the season, what did you see that kind of like caught your eye from the beginning to the middle to the end?
Well, it was just a long process for us. We had never been as young as we were last year. Like, I think we had 9 seniors, maybe 7 juniors, and then like 15 sophomores. So the growth for us was before we even got to Fridays, we had to learn how to practice Monday through Thursday. Like, just learning how to practice, stay engaged in practice, keep my mind on what I'm supposed to be doing, and get there. So, by the time we got to near the end of the season, we started to understand that a lot more, and we did a better job. So, before we even get to Friday nights, it was more about making sure that we understood the process that goes into getting to Fridays.
Oh, man. So, Isaiah Silver, this is senior year. What are your expectations of him this season?
He's got to lead. Before you get into stats or anything like any of those things, he's got to be a leader. He's got to be the leader that we need, that our team needs. He's got to be the guy that our team follows and the guy that our team respects. I know they respect him as a player, but they got to respect him as a leader. And he's got to do things the right way, which he has. He has to this point. But, the biggest thing another thing that we learned from last year was leadership. So the challenge for our seniors this year is to be leaders, to stand out front, do the right thing, and you got to get those young guys to follow it the right way.
All right, so outside of Silver, is there any other player that you're having high expectations for this season?
It's a few of them. They like seeing these kids really work out and make strides and efforts to be better for this season. It's a few of them. You brought up Isaiah in particular, but I'm telling you, it's some guys in there. Like, just watching where they were last year and where they are right now, I'm excited about a crew of them. So I just expect things to be different for us this year, and I know our kids have worked towards that goal, because being 3-7 last year wasn't good enough for them.
No question about that. So right now you're in summer workouts, and I think at the end of the season y'all probably have some workouts. Like, how's that going, and what is that like for you right now?
So what we've been talking about most is accountability, and everybody being willing to hold the next guy accountable for being at workouts, being at practice, doing what you're supposed to do the right things. And we started that in the spring. Through spring practice, we did a pretty good job. And then thus far through the summer, is doing the little things. So that's why I said this whole process is new, because we got a new group of kids. And when I say that, I mean mentally. Like, so things that we've been afforded that, you kind of, even as a coach, you kind of take some things for granted. So we kind of had to take a step back, look, and see the areas that we had to really hone in on. So, really being accountable is the biggest thing right now.
Oh, man. So for me right now, looking at accountability, looking at the work, you were 3-7 last season. What are your expectations record-wise, win, loss-wise?
Well,
will it be better 3-7?
Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, it ain't many coaches that can go 3-7 every year and retain their job. So, really, it doesn't really change. Like, I think our non-conference schedule is going to challenge our players to be prepared for when we get into conference. I want to always compete for a conference championship, year in, year out. Want to always compete to be the #1 team in Nash County. Do that every year, and you know, really before you start talking about state championships, get out of the first round of the playoffs. Like that's, you know, I think everything is a process. So right now, our process is get out the first round, make it to the playoffs, get out the first round.
So yeah, that's definitely like your ceiling. Like I was telling somebody the other day, like everybody's ceiling is different. Like yours saying is get out the first round. Some may be second. Some may be win more than 5 games. You know, so I get that. Anything else you want to say before you get off? This is your spotlight.
Man,
Raw thoughts minute.
And just I want Griffon fans to be excited coming back for this season because I think we got something special here. I want to support these kids because they really done a great job from where we ended last year and where we are right now. They've got me excited, got our coaching staff excited. So, you know, hopefully we come out and compete. I hope it translates.
Well, man, Coach Battle, good luck this season. This was the first stop of the Raw Mind Sports preseason tour. You know, getting the insights and what Coach Battle is saying and other coaches and his expectations. Hope they come true. So
I hope so. Hey, if they didn't, just know we worked for them.
Yes,
we did work for them.
With that being said, Coach Battle, appreciate you.
All right.
And that's it on Raw Mind. Raw Thoughts is out.
Hey, this is Anthony Rodriguez, owner-operator of Church Street Tap and Deli. Right here shouting out my man, Prime Time with Raw Mind Sports. Always love local sports.